imagine having the power to turn every conversation into a winning negotiation, whether you're closing a business deal, resolving a conflict, or even buying a car. What if you could negotiate like a former FBI hostage negotiator? Calm, strategic, and persuasive. Welcome to our deep dive into Never Split the Difference by Christopher Voss, where you'll learn negotiation techniques that could literally change your life. In the next minutes, we'll explore key strategies from this groundbreaking book, share gripping real-life stories from high-stakes negotiations, and reveal practical steps you can apply immediately. Whether you're a professional, entrepreneur, or simply looking to improve your everyday communication, this guide will empower you to negotiate more effectively. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's unlock the secrets of negotiation. Negotiation is everywhere. From negotiating a raise at work to haggling for a better price at the market, every interaction has the potential for negotiation. In Never Split the Difference, Christopher Voss reveals that traditional negotiation tactics often miss the mark, and that real success comes from understanding human psychology. Voss explains that negotiation isn't about compromising. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level. For instance, instead of meeting in the middle, a skilled negotiator uses techniques like tactical empathy to understand and influence the other party. Imagine a hostage situation where every word, every pause, and every gesture can mean the difference between life and death. Voss's experience in the FBI shows us that effective negotiation saves lives, and in business and daily life, it can save you a lot of money and heartache too. Reflect on your own experiences. When was the last time you negotiated successfully? What strategies did you use? Jot down one moment that stands out and think about how you could improve it using a deeper understanding of psychology. With the basics in place, let's delve into one of the most powerful techniques, tactical empathy. Tactical empathy is the cornerstone of Voss's approach. It's not about agreeing with someone. It's about understanding their emotions and perspective to build rapport and influence their decisions. Imagine a crisis negotiator who listens to a hostage taker, not to judge, but to understand their fears and desires. By acknowledging those feelings, the negotiator builds trust and opens the door to resolution. In everyday life, this might mean simply saying, "I understand the situation is frustrating for you," which can defuse tension and create common ground. Try this technique in your next difficult conversation. Pause, listen, and then reflect back what you've heard. Notice how it changes the dynamic. Now that you know the power of tactical empathy, let's explore another essential tool, mirroring. Mirroring is a simple yet effective technique where you subtly repeat the last few words your counterpart says. This encourages them to expand on their thoughts and helps you gain valuable insight into their perspective. Consider a negotiation over a contract. When the other party says, "We're really concerned about the delivery timeline," you simply reply, "The delivery timeline?" This small reflection prompts them to clarify their concerns, giving you more information to work with. Practice mirroring in everyday conversations. Notice how a simple repetition can encourage deeper dialogue and build trust. After mirroring, another powerful tool is labeling, identifying and validating emotions. Labeling is about identifying the emotions of your counterpart and naming them. It shows that you're truly listening and helps to diffuse negative feelings. Imagine negotiating with a frustrated customer. You might say, "It sounds like you're really upset about the delay." This simple acknowledgement often calms the situation and opens the door to constructive conversation. In your next challenging conversation, practice labeling emotions. Whether it's frustration, anxiety, or excitement, name it and observe the change in the conversation's tone. With mirroring and labeling, let's move on to the art of asking calibrated questions. Calibrated questions are open-ended questions designed to give the other party the illusion of control while guiding them to a solution. Instead of making demands, you ask questions that provoke thought and reveal information. For example, instead of saying, "You need to lower your price," you might ask, "How can we work together to bring the cost down while still maintaining quality?" This approach makes the other party more receptive and collaborative. Write down 3 calibrated questions you could use in your next negotiation or important conversation. Practice them and note the responses. Next, we examine a critical tactic that turns negotiations in your favor: the accusation audit. Before entering a negotiation, list all the negative things your counterpart might say about you or your proposal. This is called an accusation audit. By addressing these concerns up front, you preemptively defuse objections. Imagine you're negotiating a salary increase. You might say, "I know I might be seen as asking for too much given the current budget constraints." This proactive admission often lowers the other party's defenses and paves the way for a more open dialogue. Before your next negotiation, prepare an accusation audit. Write down potential criticisms and address them before they're raised. This will help you steer the conversation in your favor. Now that we've covered these core techniques, let's look at how to integrate them into a complete negotiation strategy. Preparation is key to any successful negotiation. It's not just about knowing what you want, but also understanding the context, the other party's needs, and the potential obstacles. Think about a seasoned negotiator who spends hours researching before a meeting. They know the market conditions, the other party's history, and anticipate objections. This level of preparation gives them a significant edge. Before your next negotiation, spend time researching. Create a checklist of what you need to know about the other party and the situation. Preparation can make all the difference. Once prepared, it's time to implement these techniques in real-life negotiations. Now, let's simulate a live negotiation scenario where we apply all these techniques. Imagine you're negotiating the price of service. Watch how mirroring, labeling, calibrated questions, and the accusation audit work in real time. Scenario: negotiating a freelance project fee. Dialogue example: client, your fee is too high. You: mirroring, too high. Client: yes, compared to what others charge. You: labeling, it sounds like you're concerned about budget constraints. You: calibrated question: how can we work together to adjust the scope so that the fee aligns with your budget? Practice these techniques in your next negotiation. Record a mock negotiation session if possible, then review it to see where you can improve. Finally, let's talk about what to do after the negotiation is over. A successful negotiation isn't just about closing the deal, it's about building lasting relationships. Following up after a negotiation shows professionalism and helps solidify trust. Consider a business negotiation where, after reaching an agreement, you send a thoughtful thank you note and schedule a follow-up meeting. This simple act reinforces the relationship and opens doors for future opportunities. Always follow up. Whether it's a quick email or a handwritten note, make sure to express your gratitude and reiterate key points of the agreement. Let's conclude by recapping the key takeaways. Today, we've uncovered the secrets behind effective negotiation from Christopher Voss's Never Split the Difference. We've explored tactical empathy, mirroring, labeling, calibrated questions, and even the power of an accusation audit. These tools not only help you negotiate better, they empower you to connect with people and create win-win solutions in every aspect of your life. Tactical empathy: understand and validate emotions. Mirroring and labeling: encourage open dialogue. Calibrated questions: guide the conversation. Accusation audit: preemptively address concerns. Preparation and follow-up: the pillars of successful negotiation. If you found these techniques valuable, please like this video, subscribe for more negotiation and personal development insights, and share your thoughts in the comments. What negotiation technique are you most excited to try? Let me know below. Remember, negotiation is not about winning at all costs. It's about building relationships, solving problems, and creating opportunities for everyone involved. Start practicing these techniques today and watch your influence grow.